Hello there everyone, my name is Felix from Felix the Dev, where coding is a lifestyle. And for those that are new to my channel, my name is Felix, and on this channel I help people learning how to code, also computer science students completing their degrees. So if you would like videos like this one to help you in your journey as a computer science student or as someone learning how to code, then click on that subscribe button so you don't miss a video. Also, click on the little bell icon next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified when I upload a video. So what are we going to talk about today? Today we're going to talk about some things computer science students should know before graduating. And who is this for? So you might be a computer science student who's about to graduate. Right now we're in May. We're approaching June. This is depending where you live. Graduation time may come along. So this could be useful for those that are going to enter the job market or just transitioning from being a student to a professional, especially a software developer, because this was my experience. This is after I graduated my bachelor's degree. I started to I went to work as a software developer. So this can help you know some things based on my experience that I learned through the years that you can start doing now that can help you and might help you get a head start when you start applying and even working outside of college. It can be at an open source project, it can be at a company. It's just things that I've learned through the years, and I hope this can help someone out there. So let's get started. So tip number one, the first thing I learned was that version control tools are essential. So what is a version control tool for those that don't know? It's just a software program or a software tool I should say, that you can use to make changes to your code, upload changes to your code base if you host it online on a platform such as GitHub or GitLab. And what you're going to do is that you can learn these commands, and these commands are used to track changes on your code. And why is this useful? Because when you start working in open source projects, side projects that have other developers, and this applies to even at a company, is that there could be a lot of developers working on the same code base. So by having a version control tool or a version control system, then you can upload changes and you can all collaborate. So by knowing how to use a version control tool, in my experience, you'll have a competitive advantage because there's a high chance that you might use one. There's a lot out there. The one that I learned in my experience as a computer science student was Git, but there's other ones. There's SVN, there's Mercurial. But the idea, what I'm trying to convey here is just learn the basic commands. And a great way that I can recommend you to do this is to create work on a side project before you graduate. And this could be at a hackathon or on your own. And what you're going to do is you're going to upload it to a place like GitHub and apply the commands that you learn. You can do this by taking tutorials online and upload the changes to your code as you go to a platform such as GitHub. And what this is going to help you is that already gaining an advantage, because there's a high chance, like I said, that at the job when you start, you may use a version control tool. So by getting familiar with it, knowing what it is, and knowing the commands, it can help you start and make that transition easier, in my experience, because you won't have to learn as much when it comes to that. There's a lot of things that you're going to learn on the job, and this happens to any kind of job in my experience. It can happen in any type of job, but at least a version control tool, I believe, is essential not only in a job but also in an open source project, because a lot of open source projects are hosted on platforms such as GitHub, and you can use the commands that you learn from a version control tool to work on that project and upload the changes. So that's the first thing. So tip number two, tip número dos, is diving into using the command line. And this one relates to learning the commands of the version control tool. And what this helped me in my experience as a software developer is to be more effective and efficient with my time, because using the command line and not only at a job but also in open source projects or as a student, I could do a lot of things faster, by using the command line and doing things like navigating my folders, viewing my files, and making new directories, things like that. By using the command line instead of the graphical user interface, or the GUI, or GUI, some people call it, I was faster using the command line. So this is something I learned through the years, and I want to share with you guys, because I believe that using the command line, it can help you transition from a student to a professional, because you might use it, depending on where you start working. Even as an open source project, using the command line can help you do things faster and just become a better developer, I should say. So yes, that's tip number two. Tip number three is do some research. And what I recommend here is that if you already know what you want to work in, like you have an idea of the type of role that you want, like let's say you want to become a front-end developer, then what I recommend is, and this is something I learned, is to do some research on the technologies that you're learning, that you can use on the role, and learn them on your free time. And you can do this by doing practice projects on the weekends, going to hackathons and using these technologies. And what I believe that this can help you is gain a competitive advantage, because when you start in the process, right? So when you start in the process of a transitioning, it could be applying, interviewing, there's a high chance that you're going to be taking some things that are called technical interviews and programming challenges. They're going to be based on these technologies. So by already having an idea of how these technologies work, so returning to the example, let's say you want to become a front-end developer, then you can research online, and you might see things like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and frameworks such as React, Angular, and Vue. So do some research and start doing some side projects on that. You can do this on a winter break, you can do this on summer break, you can do this on the weekends. And I believe that this is going to help you a lot, because you already have an idea before you start, and it can help you in that process of transitioning and incorporating yourself into the work environment, or even an open source project, because you already know the basics of the technologies that are used to develop that application. So that's very important. So that's tip number three. So do some research. You can go ahead and research in places like Indeed.com. This is just a platform that you can use online, and put the location of where you want to work and the type of role that you would like. And just a lot of job descriptions are going to come up, and just write down the technologies that come out repeatedly and learn those. You can do online courses, take online tutorials, YouTube videos, and start diving in. You can do practice coding projects. It can be simple games, but start practicing doing those things, and I believe it can help you a lot. So yeah, so there you have it, guys. 3 tips that you can use if you're about to graduate as a computer science student and you're going to become a software developer. I hope this helps someone out there. These are things based on my experience, and I hope this can help upcoming students in some way by sharing my experience, and things that I've learned through the years. So If you like this video, click on that like button or thumbs up button. Share this video with a friend. You never know. He or she might need help with some guidance, or it can help. This knowledge can help them out. So share it with a friend. Comment down below which one was your favorite. Which are the one of the tips that you gained the most value from, and just share with a friend. Comment down below. Click on the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a video. And this more videos so I can help you in your journey. So I will see you in the next video. This was Felix from Felix the Dev. I hope you guys have a great week, and congrats to all the students that are about to graduate from their bachelor's degree in computer science. And I will see you on the next video. Have a great week, guys, and I wish you the best of success as a computer science student. So have a great day and a great week, guys. Take care.